Hey there, how you doing? I just got done listening to the last show. That would be Sunday's show. Now it's not the Monday show, it's the Tuesday show. It's Drive Home show. Expect delays, what the heck? It's Tuesday, November-ish. I don't know the date, to be honest. 10th. It's November 10th on Tuesday, 2015. It's 5:34 in the p.m. We're driving home. We're going to get Paula. We got a lot of stuff on tap for you on the Tuesday drive home show. We got like cars driving on the freeways. This dude, I don't know what he's planning on doing. He's like awful close. He's awful close to me here. A lot of extra traffic on the drive home. I guess it's still kind of rush hour. Got to be ready to apply the brakes when needed. What can we talk about today? Had a lot of, I was going to say we had a lot of issues with Italy, but actually I don't want to talk about work. So that would just be boring to my listeners and my viewers out there. My viewers. I listened to a lot of Brian Regan today. That was funny. There's this video of him doing it's like a convention, like a business, a company had like a dinner for their employees, and it was massively large. It was in a Las Vegas, probably a casino, and they hired him to why do I always yawn, man? You listening out there, I bet you started yawning, didn't you? I got you. But yeah, he was doing a comedy show for this company, and some guy just sitting in the chairs. It was tables, dinner and everything, and this guy was just videoing the monitor, and we could hear the audio, but he's like trying to finish Brian's jokes because he knew him already. It was like, that was so annoying. And there was one point where he told a joke. I can't remember the joke. It would take too long trying to think of it. And then the guy says, he like finishes the punchline or whatever, and then he said something different, so he switched it up. And I'm like, ha, you idiot, moron. Thought you were gonna be cool. And I know the joke, man, I'm funny. But actually, the people who commented on the video all were like, what a moron, what a jerk. And the crowd was kind of stupid too. It was like they were gonna ruin the whole thing. I'm sure there are other people laughing, but on the immediate area of this video, there wasn't many laughers. But then I watched a St. Louis, just a concert. I guess, I don't know if you could call it a concert show in St. Louis, and those people were just laughing their butts off, and that made it a lot more funny, way more funnier. Yeah, so it's an abbreviated show today. I got in the car, I started driving, and I was like gonna start my show, and I go to the voice note memo app, and it's the show from last Sunday. I was listening to it this morning on the way in, and it was not finished, and so I couldn't get to access starting a new voice note to start the new show, and so I had to finish listening to the one from Sunday. So I lost some time there, and then when it was done, I still couldn't start a new one, so I had to close out the app and then go back into it, and then I could start a new show. So here I am, but we're shorter on time than we normally would be. But that's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm growing a beard for No Shave November. I know you can't see that on your monitors, but it's growing in, and you can see it. It's very, not full, but it's a beard, and it's like 90% gray. Can't deal with that. Can't deal with the grayness, but I got a application of just for men beards, so I'll hopefully color the gray out, but I want to make sure it's kind of grown in a little bit because I don't want to turn my skin black or brown or whatever. the skin be underneath the beard hairs. So I think next week I'm going to do it when I'm off for 4 days. I'll be off for 4 days, man. That's like unfathomable. I was off for 6 days when I went to Baltimore, but I was in Baltimore, so I didn't feel like I was off. I felt like I was in Baltimore. And then when I came back from Baltimore, I had to work. So it's like, you know, you had to know home time and all that stuff like that there. We got our carpets cleaned yesterday. They look really better. Now here's the thing now, okay? Here's the thing. The dude came in and he started cleaning the carpets. Started up in Paula's room. Now Paula had, not her fault, she had oil stains in the carpet from the bed bug solution. And there was one really super dark spot that was ugly. And then there was some other ones that were sticky. When you step on them, your foot's stuck to them. That's gross. Ooh. So anyway, the dude starts in that room, and I peer in from over yonder, and I was like, wow, that looks clean. So I stand kind of far off, and I take a picture, kind of zoom in a little bit, and it looks like brand new carpeting. It looks amazing. So then later on, I go in and I can see, okay, there's residue of these stains. It's way cleaner, but you can still see where the stains were, a little bit of discoloration and so forth. And really throughout the whole house, there are stains. And I kind of, from the first initial impression, was kind of thought that they would just be all completely gone, but that's not the case. So when I first looked at it, I'm like, wow. But then the more I looked at it, it's like, I can see that stain, I can see that, I can see where that one was. And then I kind of got a little bit disappointed. Like, I thought they would be completely gone. Okay, but then, here's the thing. He's done, and he leaves and everything. And I go work out at the Snap Fitness. And then I go running for a while. I ran a 5K in like 33 minutes or something. I walked and ran. I didn't completely just run. I walked and ran. And so then I come back home and I go in the house and, whoa, it looks bright. The carpet's brighter. It's, and it also feels really good when you walk on it. It feels clean. There's no dirt feeling to it. So it's clean. There's just some residue of some stain, so that's all. But it feels clean on your feet when you walk bare-feeted. So I'm okay with it. Now we're exiting off the freeway onto Creedon Avenue here. We should have maybe 10 more minutes of show for you. Don't have any certain topics for you today. Let's just pick something, shall we? Let's just pick. I started to go somewhere with the beard, but that just petered out. It just. Who cares about beards, man? Who cares? Oh, let's talk about the twins. Breaking news, or news of this day. The twins have got the exclusive right to negotiate a contract with this player from Korea. I believe he's from South Korea. That would be the friendly one, right? And well, the dude is batted .343 this past season, 53 home runs. I don't know how many RBIs, but I know he had like 35 doubles or something. So pretty big power hitter. And then the previous year, he hit 52 home runs. So he's a power dude. So we hopefully will sign him. He's a first baseman, but the Twins are going to use him as a DH if they get him. We would spot Joe Mauer at first a few games. And the talk is to move Miguel Sano to the outfield and keep Trevor Plouffe. But, also they could be trading Trevor Plouffe. I don't think it would be wise at this juncture to trade him yet, but you never know what they're going to do. So that's the plan. I was talking to my coworkers, and I was like, we haven't had a 40-homer dude since Harmon Killebrew. I thought maybe Josh Willingham would be that guy, but I think he got 36. He started off really strong and then kind of faded at the, that's what it seems our Twins players seem to do. Seem to start out strong, hitting homers, and then they don't keep it going throughout the whole year. I remember in 2002, Torii Hunter had 20 homers at the All-Star break. And he, excuse me, he was in the home run derby contest. That was the year he robbed Barry Bonds of the home run in the All-Star game. He started the All-Star game. He was just phenomenal. Well, I think he ended up with 29 homers. That might have been the year he got 31. I'm not sure, but only 9 homers in the second half. Still a good season, but then I remember Chili Davis in 90. It was either 91 when they won the World Series or the year after. He had 20 homers at the midway point. Ended up with 29. And our good buddy, current Twin Brian Dozier, he had 20 homers at the All-Star break. And I think he only ended up with 26 or something. So it's like, what's up with the second half of these players, man? What are they doing? So, it's 5:49. Did I give you the temperature? It's 57 degrees. Yesterday it was 54 when we left from work. And as we traveled westerly, we rose up a few degrees to 57. So now here we sit at 57. It wasn't yesterday, it was Sunday, but 2 days ago. 2 days ago was very close. Very close. Still 57 on November 10th. Come on. How can you complain about that? You can't. You can't even complain. You just can't. You got people out here riding bikes. It's dark. I mean, if I could hold this phone up and show you how dark it is, you would see how dark it is. There's people out here riding bikes. I mean, on November 10th, riding your bikes. Come on. Come on. In the dark even. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, There's a Saturday Night Live character played by Fred Armisen. Very, very versatile guy. Completely underrated. That dude can do, what do they call him? Frondy? There's 2 more bikers, by the way. He could do Frondy, like this kind of mentally challenged dude from the movie, whatever movie that Ben Affleck was in. Ben, I'm your fan. Totally. And then he does Prince. Same guy. He does Prince. And he'll do like this Hispanic guy. He does black people. I mean, he did Obama. Very versatile. And the one show when Dana Carvey was the guest host, he was doing the characters, the same kind of characters that Dana Carvey was doing, but he was doing them better than Dana Carvey. Dana Carvey's career Saturday Night Liver, he was doing them better. Anyway, so he does this character, that guy that never completes a sentence. That's a skill. That's quite a skill. He'll take the newspaper articles. Okay, it was a Weekend Update guest person, and he kind of had long hair, and he'd be like, okay, we're gonna take a look at the newspaper. Okay, well, look at this article. governor votes veto against, I mean, no way. I mean, if you just take, I mean, okay, say you had a bag of apples, and what I'm saying is, just imagine, and I'm not even joking here, if you could just take, and no, seriously though, come on. Okay, I had a bicycle once, and what, if you would understand, you know, I can't do it as funny as he did, but it was hilarious. He never completed a thought whatsoever. And you hear the blinker noises? Yeah, blinker noises. Okay, that means I'm at the school. I'm at the school to get Paula. No, I have to stop this recording now, so I can text her to tell her I'm at the school. I'm at the school at 5:54, and I actually got here sooner than I usually do, because I usually get here at 6, 5:50, 5:60, 5:60. Oh, here she comes. No, that's not her. All right, that's the show for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Tune in tomorrow for the next episode. All right, then.